Good Monday morning, everybody. Time for KSAT News Now, our streaming bite-sized newscast to get you the news you need to know for your day. And joining me this morning and making her KSAT News Now debut is KSAT producer Priscilla Kerman. Thank you very much for being with us, Priscilla. So go ahead and tell all of our viewers a little bit about yourself.
Well, thank you for having me. So I am a producer here
Mm-hmm.
at KSAT. I started in 2017.
I remember.
Traditionally behind the camera, so this is very different for me, but I am excited. Basically, as a producer, what I do is kind of gather some of the news, write it up, make sure that it's ready to go on air, and that's what I spend most of my time doing. So
Right, and when we were working on today's rundown, you were like already in it. You were kind of like, I just need to like kind of get a little bit of a takeover mode here and kind of write my stuff.
I had to apologize to the KSAT News Now producer, Alyssa, because I was just trying to overhaul it, so my apologies. But this morning we do have a lot to discuss. President Donald Trump's former advisor turns himself in, and a new report is shedding light on toxic air pollution across the country and a hot spot here in our area.
Yeah, this is a very interesting report. And also, don't forget, we have Stick Figure Sports this morning. That's right, it is back. Plus, Alicia Barrera, she's obviously not here. She was on assignment at AT&T Stadium. Just kidding. If she heard me say that, she's probably like, no, I wasn't. She was at the Cowboys game and put together a pretty cool vlog for us, so we'll check that out in just a bit. But first of all, Justin Horn joins us this morning, talk a little bit of weather after a really just amazing weekend. Justin, it was tremendous. Tremendous.
Is that a word? A new word? Good job with that.
Yeah, there we go.
It's like 4 weekends in a row now we put together incredible weather.
We're getting spoiled.
Yeah. But you know, we like to kind of quiz you guys here in the weather segment. Priscilla, I know it's your first time.
I don't
it's
think,
like a pop
did you know
quiz,
this
first
coming?
day on the job.
No.
Oh, she had no idea this is coming.
Okay. So here we go. Question. What is the coldest temperature ever recorded in San Antonio in the month of November?
Oh, wow.
31, 27, 24, 21.
D.
What do you think?
D.
Okay.
Oh, okay. She's going low. She's going low. I feel like this is the Price is Right game or something. If I go lower, I
can't go
lower.
$1.
I can't go lower.
No, you can't do
Can't
that.
go $1.
No.
You know what? I'll take B. 27 degrees.
And you would be wrong. Priscilla's all the way.
Not cool, man.
21.
Not cool. Yeah.
That was back in 1976 if you were curious.
Wow.
I need that.
So it can get that cold here in November. We have not been anywhere near that so far this month. We've actually been pretty comfortable. And we look at the low temperatures coming up. There's nothing that shows me that we're going to get anywhere near freezing. The coldest temperature we have is Friday morning, and that's down to 45, which is a little bit below average, but not that bad. So we're staying pretty mild here throughout the month of November, and today is no exception. We're up around 81 here in town. We'll see some mid-80s down to the south, 70s to the north. The clouds that we're seeing right now, they'll burn off. We'll get some sun this afternoon. So here's the extended forecast. What you'll notice next couple of days, guys, some patchy fogs, patchy morning cloud cover, breezy tomorrow and Wednesday. We get a front Wednesday into Thursday. That brings in a 20% chance of rain. And then we are cooler Thursday and Friday, 66 Thursday, 68 Friday. And I mentioned that morning low Friday morning, 45. And then we're back into the 70s this weekend with a 20%, actually 30% chance of rain on Sunday. So this weekend may not be as nice as the last few, but still not bad nonetheless, guys.
Yeah, we'll absolutely take it. Again, you said about a month straight of just amazing, gorgeous weather, right?
Well, at least on the weekends, we've been doing really well.
Yeah, pretty good stuff there. A
the
lot of
best.
stuff to get done as we get ready for the holidays coming right up. So
Oh,
pretty
I
cool
know.
stuff. Yeah. All right, so new this morning, sticking to some news here. Former advisor to President Donald Trump, Steve Bannon, has turned himself in. Bannon was indicted on contempt charges Friday regarding the January 6th riot at the U.S. Capitol.
The indictment charges Bannon with one count related to his refusal to appear for a deposition and another count related to his refusal to produce documents. Each count carries a minimum of 30 days in jail or a maximum of 1 year.
Yeah, and of course we've been seeing a lot of this investigation continues on in Capitol Hill as they look into the insurrection there on January 6th, that there's been a lot of advisors that have been subpoenaed and called in. So we will continue to follow the latest developments there. So moving on to the latest following the Astroworld Music Festival. Over the weekend, a 10th victim, a 9-year-old boy from Dallas, passed away.
Ezra Blount attended the concert with his dad. Both of them were caught in the crowd surge just over a week ago. He suffered brain, liver, and kidney trauma and had been put into a medically induced coma, but he died yesterday.
Yeah, and we've been following this story throughout the past week. The family has hired attorney Ben Crump to represent them in a lawsuit. Such a tragedy, Priscilla.
Yeah, I was reading a little bit about this, and his grandfather was saying that, you know, when he went to the concert with his dad, he was actually on his dad's shoulders, and his dad got, you know, squished in that surge. He ended up passing out, and Ezra fell off of his shoulders. The two became separated, and when Ezra's dad came to, his son had already been taken to the hospital. So very sad situation.
Yeah, and we've been hearing a lot of stories from firsthand accounts from people that were there saying that they were with someone else, and immediately when that surge kind of hit, it was like separation, and then you were just kind of scrambling looking for others as other people were trying to either get out of the crowd, other people trying to pull each other out. So you just continue to hear these very, very sad stories from that incident there at Astroworld.
We'll keep following this one for sure. Big political news in Texas this morning. Beto O'Rourke announces he's running for governor and will be challenging Republican Governor Greg Abbott next year.
Yeah, there's pretty big news here across the state. Beto O'Rourke tweeted and posted a video saying, quote, "I'm running for governor. Together we can push past the small and divisive politics that we see in Texas today and get back to the big, bold vision that used to define Texas, a Texas big enough for all of us," end quote.
O'Rourke's decision to enter the race ends months of speculation and gives Democrats a well-known person at the top of the ticket.
That's right. Abbott's campaign reacted to this tweet right here in this launch this morning by immediately sort of linking him to President Joe Biden. Abbott's campaign spokesperson said in a statement that the last thing Texans need is a President Biden's radical liberal agenda coming to Texas under the guise of Beto O'Rourke. So we've been hearing a lot about this, and Beto obviously I think he kind of teased some of this last week, right? Like he was saying, like, I have a big announcement coming up, so kind of maybe saw this coming.
Yeah, people have been waiting for him to kind of make this announcement, so he finally did it. We were just talking about this earlier. I think people are also throwing another person into the hat without him making the announcement.
Right.
And that is Matthew McConaughey. People are really saying that he should run, but we'll just have to wait and see.
Right, and if Matthew McConaughey does end up running, that'll really be kind of a super high-profile race, obviously not only here in Texas, but across the country as well. So we'll continue to monitor these stories as they come along. But here at home, very interesting report out this morning, Priscilla, about cancer-causing emissions that have become a big topic over the last decade or so. And a new report from ProPublica shows where air quality is of higher concern across the United States.
Yeah, this data was taken from annual reports produced by facilities that are considered large sources of toxic air pollution. Researchers used data from 2014 to 2018 to map out different parts of the U.S. where it's an even bigger concern.
So here in Texas, Houston is the largest area of concern in the state because, of course, they have a lot of industrial activity there, followed by Victoria and Laredo. I found that to be very interesting. And as far as San Antonio, we were looking at the maps a little bit earlier, and it's pretty easy. If you just go to this article, all you have to do is put in your zip code. And there was one location on the south side. It was a kind of a refinery area. So, and really you can kind of see what they're saying about that there as well. So a very interesting report as we now kind of take a closer look at toxic air and pollution and emissions, things like that.
Yeah, luckily though, San Antonio was much smaller in comparison to the rest of Texas that had higher concerns. So.
Yeah, and if you want, you could go check out that map. ProPublica is the one that put this together, so a very interesting report there.
All right, so we're now halfway through the month of November, and that means there are only 2 weeks left to join our KSAT tradition, No Shave November.
All right, a bunch of guys here have been rocking more scruff right here, yeah, than usual, and it's all for a good cause. So Stephen Cavazos is leading the charge here in the awareness efforts for us. Stephen, of course, is our KSAT GMSA traffic anchor, and he joins us now this morning to talk a little bit about how just things are going, Stephen.
I first have to start off, RJ, I'm just super jealous. You and all the other guys just have the great scruff. Here I look more like my cat, so it's okay, the whiskers are coming in, but we've been doing pretty good.
Yeah, no. You look good, man. You look good.
I need to come here more often. Yeah, you know, we've been doing really great. Team KSAT has raised close to $5,000. We are halfway through the month. Right now, our goal is $10,000, and all the funds that we're raising this year go back toward cancer research, treatment, and prevention, and obviously a very universal disease, but we've also said so is that compassion. You know, giving back is such an important thing.
Comparing this year to last year, where are we at?
Well, we have 15 guys, so more than last year, which is a great number to have. And we have some guys that are also that have never done this before. Some of our photographers, our assistant news director Mario is also participating. Right now, we're doing pretty good. We're where we should be when it comes to the numbers, and I think this may be the leaderboard. And this is there it is. Hey. I don't mean to laugh. RJ. Okay, so Mark Austin is leading the charge. Right behind him, Max, Justin, myself. A few of our guys that are also new, like Jonathan Cotto, John Paul Barajas. And RJ, you're on there too.
Hey, you know what? We're making a comeback here. That's the way I'm saying it. There is no I in team, but I really do need donations. So if people want to,
we got to do the plug right now. Yeah, the plug right is perfect timing for that. The great thing is, although we like the whole competitiveness of this, it's what makes it fun. But of course, we're raising money as a team, and the way you can do that is obviously heading over to ksat.com/no-shave. There's a link for everyone's reason as to why they're participating this year, and you'll find a link to our team page as well. All the guys that you see there, keep in mind we're just trying to raise those funds and make a change for those people who really need it.
Yeah, I really like that we did the testimonials, and we've also been posting sort of weekly updates, right, as well on the website, just to see everyone's sort of progress and their growth, I guess.
And we're sharing those stories also on GMSA during the week as well, and you can hear from some of our guys as to why they're doing this. And for some, this is also a really personal thing. As the Senate said, cancer is universal, so it's touched some people's lives in one way or another.
All right, so 2 weeks left to go. How can people support? Remind them.
KSAT.com/no-shave-November. Remember, we are hoping to raise $10,000 and really up the ante from last year where we raised over $9,000. And also to throw this in for bragging rights, we're number 5 in the country right now. So we're doing pretty good, but obviously our community continues to support, and we hope that they can continue to lend their voices and obviously open their hearts and their pocketbooks for this great cause.
Yeah. Awesome work you guys are
great
doing.
job. Great job, Stephen, taking this on. Of course, it's a big endeavor here for us to try and raise awareness and also fun. So thank you very much for joining us,
Thanks,
Stephen.
guys. Happy to be here.
Come back, man. Coming back.
Go support RJ too.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, speaking of teams, all right, Stick Figure Sports on a Monday, gotta love it. And of course, we're going to be talking about a little Cowboys and Spurs, unfortunately. So what do we have first here? Let's see if we could zoom in. Okay, here we go. Cowboys win, and look at my guy Dak here. It was such an easy game that Dak was just kind of lounging at the end of the game. I got him here sipping on a Mai Tai. He's just kind of hanging out. He's in a lounge chair. Okay. So CeeDee Lamb, the receiver, also had himself a nice game yesterday. He had a little dance after a couple of touchdowns, and that's why I drew the little lamb there, a very happy lamb, because his name is CeeDee Lamb. Cowboys win this one 43-3. They blow out the Atlanta Falcons and improve their winning record to 6-2. Good job by the Dallas Cowboys.
I want the drink here. That's what I want.
The Mai Tai?
Yes.
Yeah. Dak was just chilling at the end of the game. Okay, Spurs, unfortunately. Here we go. That is a sad Spur right there. Spurs lose in LA. Look at LeBron James didn't even play. So I have him just sitting down, just chilling on the bench. King James. And DeJounte Murray, you know what? DeJounte's had a great season so far. But my guy is like, yo, can someone help me out here? Someone, anybody help me out here. Spurs lose this one. They are playing the Clippers tomorrow in LA. So that
and I see someone's participating in No Shave November. Is that what
that would
is?
be LeBron. Yeah. He's always had a little facial hair, maybe losing a little bit up top, but he's got some nice facial hair going there.
Oh, there you
so
go.
King James, big win there for the Lakers yesterday against our Spurs. So go Spurs, go, so always.
I was going to challenge him to a draw, but he turned me down. He was a little afraid I was going to win. So
no, I don't know. Could you match that lamb though? That lamb probably though.
I mean, I could have added a little band on there, but
there you go. I like that. I know. I think the challenge, we definitely need to do that coming up soon. Next time you come in here.
I will say though that UTSA is really on a winning streak here, and people are very excited about it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do maybe a little one for the Road Runners if they take care of business over the next couple of weeks. That's a good idea. Okay, so we mentioned Priscilla is stepping in this morning for Alicia Barrera. Alicia was actually at the Cowboys game yesterday, and she has a cool little video that she sent to us this morning. Let's check it out.
I don't know, there's something about it. Feels like a really good day to be a Cowboys fan, so let's head on to Jerry World and get to our seats. I wish I was at the Super Bowl. But even better, we're at a winning game, so how did we get here? Some good plays, some not so good plays. Feeling real confident, but this is why. Touchdown, another touchdown, yep, touchdown again. Clearly an amazing game to be at. The Cowboys did great, sending a message back on track with that 43-3 win over the Atlanta Falcons. And the energy was amazing, and even better getting to see it close up. Can we just rub it in a little bit more? 43-3. Congratulations to the Dallas Cowboys. I knew it was a good day to be a Cowboys fan. Plus, we got to spot some familiar faces.
Wow, very cool.
Looked like she had a lot of fun. Good seats. So
great seats, yeah, and they also got to check out Dak, and that was also Zeke Elliott walking in there too. So pretty cool experience out there.
I feel like I missed out. FOMO.
Yeah, definitely. So thank you very much, Alicia, for sending that vlog right there. Very cool stuff. So before you guys go, of course, we are also streaming on Facebook Live, and there's been a couple of people commenting on here about that report we were talking about, that toxic air pollution. Priscilla, Rick Sala says he thinks it's basically like paid climate change advertising. So thank you very much, Rick, for sharing those opinions with us. Again, you could go check out that article, ProPublica.com, to see more about San Antonio and the entire Texas area.
Yeah, and we also want to remind you to tune into KSAT's News at noon. Katrina Weber's following up on a road rage shooting that sent a woman to the hospital in critical condition. We're going to be having the latest on that and the search for that suspect.
Yeah, that's right. Alicia will be back here tomorrow if she's got enough energy after hanging out at the Cowboys game. But thank you very much, Priscilla, for joining me here this morning. Did you have a good time?
Yes, thank you for having me.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay, guys, we will see you tomorrow again at 11 a.m. You guys have a great Monday.